Millions of people are using Grok every single day. But here's the crazy part. If you're using the mobile app, you might be carrying a massive cybersecurity vulnerability around in your pocket. While you're just chatting away, that app could be silently siphoning your private conversations, even your IP address, straight to a hacker. And it's all because of a loophole that, get this, doesn't even exist on the desktop version. So let's break down exactly how this digital heist works and why your phone is the bullseye.
We all do it, right? We treat our AI chats like a private diary or a secure little workspace. We ask them super personal questions, we use them for our jobs, we trust them. But what if that trust is completely misplaced? Because it turns out the app in your pocket is playing by a totally different and way more dangerous set of rules than the one on your computer. And that's the exact blind spot we're about to expose.
Okay, look at this. This is where the problem just becomes crystal clear. On your PC, the Grok web app is like a fortress. It sees malicious stuff coming and it just blocks it. Simple. But the iOS app, it's like an open door. There's a gaping hole that was already fixed on one platform but was just left wide open on the other. This isn't just some tiny bug, you guys. It's a fundamental break in the entire security chain.
So how is this even possible? How can one app be a fortress and the other a leaky faucet? Well, it all comes down to this really clever method of attack that hackers are using to literally turn the AI against you. They're not breaking down the door, they're tricking the AI into handing over the keys.
The technique has a name. It's called indirect prompt injection. See, in this new world, attackers don't really need your password anymore. They just hide malicious commands inside the very data the AI is supposed to be helping you with. It could be a web page it's summarizing for you, a document it's analyzing. It could even be a harmless-looking picture link. The AI reads these hidden instructions, and because it's just trying to be helpful, it follows them without you ever having a clue.
This whole thing perfectly illustrates what cybersecurity experts call a confused deputy attack. And the name is perfect, right? Think about it. You're the boss. You have the authority. You ask your deputy, the AI, to do a task like, hey, summarize this document for me. But that document itself has been booby-trapped by an attacker. It has a secret order baked into it. The AI, being loyal but totally confused, can't tell the difference between your real request and the attacker's hidden one. So it does both. And just like that, boom, your private data is on its way to some criminal server.
So now that we get the theory, let's reconstruct the actual heist. We're going to break down step by step exactly how this specific zero-click attack works on Grok's iOS app. And believe me, that zero-click part is what makes this so terrifying.
The entire hack hinges on one single, seemingly innocent feature: how the app shows you images. See, the iOS app uses a simple formatting language called Markdown. It's what makes text bold or turns a web link into a clickable picture. And the attackers found a flaw right there, turning that simple little feature into a weapon for data theft.
So here's how it all goes down. First, an attacker cooks up a special prompt. Looks normal to you, but it has a hidden image link tucked inside. Step 2, this is not just any link. Oh no, the URL itself has been weaponized with instructions to grab your current chat history and your IP address. Now step 3 is the total system failure. The Grok iOS app sees that link and automatically tries to load the image. By doing that, it sends the entire malicious URL with all your stolen data packed inside straight to the attacker's server. And step 4? Game over. Your data's gone and you never, ever had to click a thing.
And that's really the bottom line, isn't it? The fact that this attack is completely useless on a PC but works perfectly on an iPhone just goes to show that we are in a chaotic, Wild West phase of AI security. These companies are in a race to innovate, but the safety standards are lagging way behind, creating these super dangerous inconsistencies between the devices we use every single day. But look, this exploit is really just the beginning. The threat is already evolving. As these AI models get smarter and smarter, so do the attacks. They're becoming more sophisticated, way more targeted, and much, much harder to even spot. We're talking about more than just stealing chat logs now.
So welcome to the next level, conditional prompt injection. This is where hackers write these hidden instructions that basically just lie dormant until they detect a specific target. The malicious code is no longer a shotgun blast hoping to hit someone. It's a sniper rifle aimed directly at a particular person or company or a group.
Imagine this for a second. An AI is asked to summarize a financial report. Now, we know that Grok's system has your username and your region. So an attacker can code that document so that if anyone else views it, they just get a totally normal summary. But if you view it, a hidden prompt activates, feeding you targeted disinformation, maybe something designed to make you make a really bad financial decision. This isn't just data theft anymore. This is weaponized information, and it's where this threat is headed.
Okay, I know this is all a bit overwhelming, but don't feel powerless. You can absolutely fight back. Now that you know how the heist works, here's your digital defense plan. Let's make you a much harder target.
First, and this is the most important thing, treat every AI chat like it's a semi-public forum. I'm serious. No secrets, no passwords, no API keys. Period. Second, dive into your app settings and find the option to disable automatic image or markdown rendering. That one single step can stop these zero-click attacks cold. Third, be super careful with those share buttons. Just assume any link you generate is public and can be found by search engines. And finally, for anyone in a corporate environment, you have to push your organization to route all AI traffic through a secure gateway that can spot and block data loss.
So the crucial point in all of this is pretty simple. It doesn't matter how advanced the AI model is. It doesn't matter how secure the company's servers are. At the end of the day, your personal AI security is only as strong as the weakest link in the chain, which, as we've seen today, is very often the mobile app that's right there in your pocket.
And all of this leaves us with a really critical question as we move forward. In this new AI era, where the lines of responsibility are just so blurry, who is ultimately accountable for protecting your data? Is it the AI company that built the model? Is it the app store that distributed the vulnerable software? Or is the burden now shifting entirely onto us, the user?